Hustle Daily, what's going on, Hustle Nation? We got another one for y'all, all right? Got another story time for y'all. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate y'all. Smash that like button. It says, my neighbors vandalized my car. Oh, snap. Why they did that? You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all actually get along with your neighbors versus how many of y'all don't get along with your neighbors? Let me know in the comments below. Let's get it, though.
My neighbors went crazy on my car. Here's a story on why and how. Let's keep this in mind. They're old, okay? So, just, okay? She came to the door, she knocked. My brother answered. I was behind the door, just like this. I was like, listening just right here while he opened. What were we doing? Do you hear that? The neighbors are crazy. It always scares my daughter. We're okay, baby. We're okay. We're okay. They're fucking crazy. Okay. What were we doing? Like, what noise were we even really listening?
Yo. I guess they beating on the wall, beating on the floor like, be quiet, be quiet. Hey, my neighbors love me. I don't be doing shit. You know what I'm saying? But the motherfuckers upstairs do be making so much noise sometimes. But I don't be knocking and shit on the floor and shit. I just wait for them motherfuckers to shut up. They ain't that bad. But how many of y'all be knocking on the walls and shit?
Listen. Okay, so I was behind her and she was like, I'm gonna try to settle this, you know, peacefully, you know, whatever. She was just being nice about it, right? And then Osiris was like, oh, I'm sorry, we have a toddler, she likes to run around, she likes to stomp, like, we apologize, we're trying to get a handle on it. And she was like, no, you're not. And every time my brother would say something, she would interrupt with, no, you're not. And that saying that I'm a bad parent, whoever, because he was like, I'm the uncle, she was like, whoever's kid that is a bad parent. And I was like, because I don't control my child? You want me to put chains on her? Like, she's gonna run around, she's gonna walk around, she's gonna play. Like, it's scaring my daughter. They're still stomping. Hold on. It's okay, it's okay. I know, it's okay. I hate them so much, dude. With a passion, I hate them. My brother was calm, cool, and collected. He was like, we are trying to, okay? And she just kept going crazy. Like, she was legit acting like a Karen, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, I'm just gonna close the door now, all right? We'll try to keep it down. And then he closed the door on her. She was still talking outside, like, oh, I'm gonna call CBS. Screaming out at the door, the closed door.
Not CPS.
After that, it became a problem. Like, they would not ever let us make noise without us knowing that they heard us. Like, stomping, like, hitting their roof, whatever they're doing. They have to be holding something, or they bought, like, a hammer or something that, like, they hit the roof with. Because how do they make that much noise? Like, it's our floor, their roof. You know what I mean? We've literally been sitting on this whole...
Damn, that's crazy. Y'all remember last story time we heard about the motherfuckers banging on the roof? The girl came downstairs, but she came downstairs and got her ass whooped, but you know.
Time.
That's excessive right there. That's very excessive. That's ridiculous. Tell us, how did she ruin your car, sweetheart?
They're going crazy. How are old people doing this? This was really blowing my mind that they're old as fuck. Like, old people, like, old white ass hair, balding as fuck, gray on the side, like, old people. I know, baby, I know. Literally just sitting down, man. This is crazy.
She need to take that to the people.
What happened?
She need to take that video to the people.
Last night, my daughter, she was playing on this couch, and because she was laying down, she rolled and she fell, and she made like a doo. And they went crazy, and she was already crying because she was in pain, and I got mad. So I'm sorry to say, but I stomped back. I was stomping for the life of me, and my daughter was like, stop, stop. So then I stopped, okay? But they kept going. They kept stomping like crazy. And then, fast forward, we're going to sleep, right? So we're not making any noise. My brother comes home. He's sitting on his chair and putting his feet up, and he's just playing his game. And then boom, 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 they start stomping while me and her are laying down. I hear it. I'm like, what the frick is going on? Just like you heard just now, like, they just started going crazy, even though we weren't literally making no noise at all. I'm literally sitting here telling you a story. My daughter's literally on my lap, and there's no one else in the house. Like, they started going crazy, right? So apparently while I was sleeping, I was told this, They come knocking on the door. My mom and sister are coming over, so they're walking up the stairs while he's already banging on the door for my brother to answer, right? So then my brother answers the door, and he's not really paying attention because he already knows who it is. Like, their neighbors literally called the cops on us once. He's like playing his game, and he answered the door, and he was like, yeah, and he was like barely paying attention to them, right? So he's like playing his game because he's not gonna let them disrupt living him living his life. And my sister knows I was asleep. Like, we were texting earlier, and I told her I was going to bed, and she was like, aren't they asleep? Why are you knocking? And he was just like dumbfounded. He was like there's no noise being made. Like, this man is just banging on the door, knocking like crazy, and he said, you guys were making noise all day, and you guys don't care about your downstairs neighbors. You guys have to be courteous to the people that live downstairs. I kid you not. We have been as courteous as we possibly can be. We don't let her excitedly jump as she usually does because she loves to excitedly jump. We got her a tramp, so when she does jump, it's quiet. We don't let her stomp because when she's really excited, she just starts stomping. We don't let her do that anymore, okay? Like, she'll do it once or twice, and then I'll like grab her so she stops, and I'll distract her and play with her and do something else, right? But what she does do is she just plays with her kitchen, plays with her dollhouse, or plays on the tramp, or she just walks around and we just play and stuff. Like, we're living life. And these people are so bothered by it. I hate to say it, but like, if you're that old and like you're bothered this much by people just living upstairs, you should go to an old people home. Like, I feel so bad for saying this because they're old people. Like, I'm not gonna completely stop living my life just so I'm really quiet for the people downstairs. You know what I mean? And earlier today, I had to take my mom to the airport. I went downstairs to go to my car, and how do I find my car? Completely full of soil, okay? And I was like, holy shit, they're crazy. They threw soil at my car. I found it a little bit funny because I was like, all right, this isn't really that big of a deal. Funny. And then I go inside my car and I see a crack, probably where they threw the soil. Like, first, I saw a crack on it, and I was like, fuck. And there was another crack on it that went like down into my windshield, and I was like, damn, they fucked with my car. Like, they really did this. But I was like, I don't have time to deal with this right now. So I just drove off. I took a recording of it, took a recording of the cracks, and then I drove off to my mom's. When I got to my mom's, I told my mom about this. We came outside and she was like, oh my gosh, they popped your tire, they slashed your tire. She said slash, but I didn't see a slash, so I think they just popped it with something. And I was like, oh my god, they popped my tires. And I think it's
So she rode on flats to her mama's house?
crazy. I don't have money like this to be fixing my windshield, to be fixing my tire. Like, and money. Like, I can't believe that they did this. Like, I'm mind fucked that someone would like mess with me so much so to do this to my car. Like, soil, okay, I get it. You're mad, you're gonna throw something in my car. I don't care. It's whatever. I'll wash it off. But it left 2 cracks in my fucking windshield. And you popped my tire? That's taking it too far. I'm telling my office. And I called the cops and I said I don't know what to do. And they told me to go to the police department and report them. And I actually went kind of like peered inside their balcony to see if, I don't know, just to see. I saw a soil bag. Okay? So I have proof now. Update. So I actually didn't have time to do what I wanted to do yesterday, which was report to the police and report to my office. So I went today, and the police station was closed because it's Sunday. And my office told me to write down an email. They gave me a card for which email to do, and then there's going to be a whole investigation, which is amazing because they're psychotic, and I can't believe they threw soil, cracked my windshield, and popped my tires. Because I live upstairs and they hear my noise when my daughter walks and runs, and it scares her every time. I will keep posting updates about this the more updates come. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But until then, this is all I got.
Alright, and there is the damage here. So let's see. They look like they're under some type of little, what you call those things? Tariffs or something? But it looks like they got parking up under something to keep their cars from. So there's no way like soil would just be falling out the goddamn sky. I'm not sure if they did that to her bumper right there on the passenger side right there at the front. She ain't mentioned that. She just probably can't drive. But yeah, they definitely threw soil. I wish she would have showed the crack that she was talking about. Oh wait, I wish she would have showed the crack. It's just a short video, and that's all it is. Oh, okay, I guess it's a little bit right here, but really that's all we got. Hey, she did what she's supposed to do. Reported to the police. She should have took a picture of that little soy bag. If she could take a picture of that, and of course reported to the apartment complex for sure. You know, when people get a little older, some people start to losing their mind. You know what I'm saying? We still gotta respect our elders out here. I'm not gonna blame the child because that is a child, and unfortunately, when you live in apartments, that is the type of shit that goes on. Now, I don't think the motherfuckers got no baby upstairs. I don't know, but it sounds like a bitch be walking with some heels on. I don't know what the fuck she be doing up there. You know what I'm talking about? Like, the bitch sound like she be walking with some heels on. Excuse my language. That's what she do. Fuck is you walking around with heels on all the time for? Fuck is you doing up there? You feel me? So, I don't know what the fuck, but you know, this is an unfortunate situation. Like I say, but it don't give them the right to be fucking up her car old or not, though. You know what I'm talking about? But hey, if it's any updates, I'll let y'all know. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments below. Can you do me a favor and smash that like button before you leave, and make sure y'all follow me on the gram. All right, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. It's your boy Ray, big motherfucking play. Shout out to the Hustle Nation, man. I love y'all. Peace.